And the Most High is with it. The Most High is definitely with it. Let me read that again. This is Isaiah 32 verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right, and that's what it's gonna be like, man. All right, just like in the book of Eli, man. That woman was, but they ain't gonna be like that. How she was in the book of Eli, man. That was ridiculous, man. That bitch had attitude, and that day ain't none of these women gonna have no attitude that day. You kidding me, man? All right, in a time like that, ain't gonna have no attitude. You kidding me? In the book of Eli, they played it like she had some type of attitude. What the hell, man? In a time of calamity, in a time of destruction like that, they're gonna be super humble, man. All right, they're gonna be super humble. Okay, that's guaranteed. Okay, and that even goes into the fact of matter of fact. Let me get Isaiah. Okay, let me get what's that? 4th chapter, the 3rd chapter. Isaiah 4 and 1 is it? Yeah, this is Isaiah 4 verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. Right? So the reason they're taking hold of that one man is because of what I read before, man. Right? Because the men of the Lord are going to be protected in that day. Okay? But it's not going to be for any man. It's going to be the men of the Lord that's going to be running. Okay? So right now you might be on trouble getting one maybe. All right? But in that day 7 shall take hold of one man. Okay? We will saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right. So that's the bottom line, man. Saying basically, in other words, they're gonna do for themselves. They only want to be called by your name. They only want to be around you, man. To take away that reproach, man. To stay away from that destruction, man. Because it's not gonna be no joke, man. Right now it's a joke to Jake, man. Right now Jake is all about partying, all about joking, cracking jokes, snapping on people. All right. But guess what? The Most High is not playing games, man. The Most High is not joking. The Most High is about to bring great destruction on these Jakes, man. All right. These Jakes think this thing is a joke. Come around talking about Shalom, but they ain't coming out doing the work. The Most High is gonna kill Jakes like that, man. Gonna kill people like that. All right. Most High ain't playing. All right, and they're gonna realize that. Them people in Venezuela, they realize that, man, because they're out there starving to death, man. All right, and this word been out here for a minute. So when it comes on this side, it's gonna come to Canada. It's gonna come to America. It's gonna come to these so-called first world countries, man. All right, and these guys are gonna be starving, man. All right. Not only are they gonna be starving, they're gonna be running for dear life, man. Right. So guess what, man? All that pride that they have now, that's going to be done away with, man. That's going to be done away with, and the Most High is going to humble these people, right, in a violent manner. Okay? And like I said, man, especially these women, because in the time of calamity, who gets it the worst? Who gets the worst judgment? Women. That's it, man. They get the worst judgment, man. If you have a child, forget about it, man. You're through. You're done. All right? Let me get like I keep saying, man, they can't say that they never heard it before. This is new to them. Nah, man, we're all over the internet, man. We're all over the internet, man. Everyone's heard about the Israelites. Okay? Everyone knows about the Israelites. Okay? Even Edomites know about the Israelites. Moabites know about the Israelites. You have Israelites in Holland right now, man. Brothers preaching this word out, man. All right? On the streets of Holland. Okay? So, in the islands. In Africa. All right? Let me get our Proverbs 1. This is Proverbs 1 verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttereth her words, saying. Right? And that's what we're doing. We're out here in the chief place of concourse, which is the downtown of any city. Alright? And we're uttering the words of wisdom, man. Alright? saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge, man. And that's true, man. These fools hate knowledge, man. All right? We pushing this word out to these Israelite men. All right? And guess what, man? They rather go out and party. They rather go out and shop. All right? They rather go deal with some hope. All right? Instead of taking heed to the words of the Heavenly Father, man. This should be uplifting to you, man. All right? When we heard this word, this was uplifting to us, man. This put joy in us, man. All right? Looking at the state of our people and whatnot. All right? This put joy into us, man. All right? But certainly the Israelites, man, this don't do anything for them. They take this as a joke. Okay? They take this as a joke, man. All right? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make my words known unto you. All right? And how's the Most High making his words known unto them? It's through us, man. Through the brothers out here pushing this word out, man. This is how he's making his words known unto you. The Most High is not going to come to you in a cloud and speak to you, man. All right? You're not Moses, man. All right? The Most High said he commissioned men to come out here and speak the truth, man. All right? It's as simple as that. Okay? Let me get a... Right? Because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. All right? But it's basically like the Most High is trying to give you, trying to give you an open hand, and you're basically rejecting him, man. Like someone trying to give you a dab and you reject them, or they reject you or whatever. That's disrespectful, man. So you're disrespecting the Most High, man, the Creator. Okay? All right? But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right. So the Most High said what? He's gonna mock when your fear cometh, man. Okay. So when you're in calamity, right? When you're starving to death, all right. When you have something happen to you, when you're wounded, right, or whatever, in that time of tribulation that's about to come, he's gonna laugh at that, man. He ain't gonna worry. He ain't gonna be care. He's not gonna care about you. Okay? Because you shunned away his word. You weren't listening to the words of the prophets, man. All right? Because we are the prophets coming back, man, of old, man. All right? Because every society they had prophets that would come and tell them what would happen, man, in the future, man. And we are those prophets, man. Okay? We are those prophets coming back telling you what's going to happen before it happens, man. And the ones who get right, who get into that spiritual ark, right, like Noah did, they're going to be delivered. All right, but the ones who want to be outside the ark and want to mock and laugh and take it for a joke, right, and fan their hand or whatever, they're gonna get caught up with that flood, so to speak. All right, that flood of destruction. All right. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. All right? They would none of my counsel, they despised my reproof. And that's it, man. They despise the reproof of the Heavenly Father, man. They want you to preach unto them smooth things, man. But ain't no smooth things coming, man. Ain't no smooth things coming, man. If there was smooth things, we would tell you smooth things, man. All right? But there ain't no smooth things coming, okay? You have these other camps, they're pushing that smooth, like, oh, it's all good, it's going to be all good, start an Israelite community. But they're preaching that so they can have the numbers, man. Because people don't like to hear about destruction and how they have to get right, how it's going to be a hard time for them. Because we preach that. We tell them that it's going to be hard times. It's even going to be a hard time for the elect. Even the elect's going to have a hard time. It's just that we're not going to have the same type of hard time as these other people. Okay? These other people are going to be completely desolate, man. Us, we might, it might be a bit uncomfortable. All right? It's going to be kind of an uncomfortable transition, but we're going to be all right. All right? It says, the scriptures say, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Okay? My servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. All right? Let me get Luke 17. This is Luke 17, verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. All right, which means when Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, it's going to be the same thing. Okay, as in the days of Noah. What was Noah doing? He was prophesying, just like we're doing. We're prophesying to tell you what's about to happen. Okay, so when Noah was prophesying, they were taking it lightly. They're like, oh, this don't mean nothing. Right? This is a joke. Okay, that's what they were doing when Noah was prophesying. Okay. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. All right? So that's what's going to happen, man. All right? So just like in the days of Noah, just like when Noah was prophesying, they were having a good time. They were chilling. All right? You know, they were marrying, they were given into marriage. Okay, to the day when the flood came, and they were all wiped away with that flood. Okay, they were all wiped away with that flood. All right. Continue with that. And destroy them all. Likewise, as it is written in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. Okay, but the same that day that Lot went out of Sodom and it rained fire and brimstone